Good morning, guys. Now we will deep delve into the magical world of Tempest, written by William Shakespeare. The play was written around 1610 and 1611, and it is one of the few tragic comedies written by William Shakespeare. So let us start the video. Now let us introduce you to the characters of the play. The first character is Prospero. Prospero is the right Duke of Milan, but is now banished by his brother. He is now living in an island. He is daughter to Miranda, and while he lives in the island, he learns magic. The second character is Miranda. She is Prospero's daughter. She has not seen any human because at the age of 12, Prospero has brought her to the island. She is innocent and compassionate, and eventually she falls in love with a boy called Ferdinand. The third character is Ariel. Ariel is a spirit who was once trapped in the island. Prospero gives freedom to Ariel and is now Ariel is now a servant to Prospero. She serves and obeys every order given by Prospero. The fourth character is Caliban. Caliban is son of witch Sycorax. He is native of the island where Prospero and her daughter comes. He serves as a servant to Prospero, but he resents his service and finds ways to betray Prospero. Now let us talk about the character who belong to nobility class and are also traveling in a ship to a marriage. The first character is Alonso. He is king of Naples and is father to Ferdinand. The second character is Ferdinand. He is, of course, Alonso's son. He falls in love with Miranda. The third character is Sebastian. Sebastian is Alonso's brother. He is ambitious and also treacherous. He plans to kill Alonso while being in the island to take his throne. The fourth character is of Antonio. Antonio is Prospero's brother, and he has wrongly usurped the kingdom of Prospero. The fourth character is Gonzalo. Gonzalo is an honest and old counselor who is still loyal to Prospero. Now let us go to the comic characters of the play. Trinculo. Trinculo is a court jester and he provides comic relief in the play. Then we have Stefano. Stefano is a drunken butler. He plans, he plots a plans with Caliban to overthrow Prospero of his kingdom. The play starts with a tempest. Tempest means a violent storm at the sea. We find that while a ship with Alonso, his son Ferdinand, his brother Sebastian, Prospero's brother Antonio, and Trinculo, Stefano, and Gonzalo are traveling in a ship. And while they are traveling in a ship, a storm occurs. While we find on the scene too that Prospero and her daughter are seeing this storm from a far away island. Prospero reveals to his daughter Miranda that he has created this storm through his magic, and his aim is to bring all his enemies who are traveling by the ship to the island where Prospero lives. We learn from Prospero that Prospero was once Duke of Milan, but his brother Antonio usurped his kingdom with help of Alonso. Ariel was a spirit who was trapped in a tree. Prospero gives freedom to the spirit, Ariel, and in return he asks her to be his servant. We also find a deformed character, Caliban, in this play. He is also slaved by Prospero, though he is not like Ariel, who is loyal to Prospero. Instead, he curses Prospero for slaving him. And at the last part of Act 1, we find Ferdinand, the king of Orleans, king's son, and Miranda, who is daughter to Prospero, fall in love when they see each other. Though Prospero likes this relationship, he pretends that he disapproves of their love. In Act 2 of the play, we come across other characters who were shipwrecked and they are at different part of the island. In the first group, we have Alonso, Sebastian, Antonio, and Gonzalo. Alonso, who is father to Ferdinand, fears that Ferdinand is drowned in sea and is dead. Meanwhile, as they walk in the island, Antonio persuades Sebastian to kill Alonso and seize the throne of Naples. And this plot seems same as that of when Antonio has betrayed Prospero and had taken over his dukedom. As Sebastian was about to kill Alonso, Ariel, the spirit of Prospero, comes and interrupts them, and in this way his plot to murder Alonso fails. Now we move to the other characters who were in the ship. The first is Trinculo, the court jester. Then we have Stefano, the drunken butler. These two characters meet Caliban, a deformed native of the island. Caliban sees Stefano as a potential liberator from the magic of Prospero. Caliban and Stefano plots to kill Prospero and take over the kingdom, and by this way Caliban will also gain freedom from Prospero. So this is how Act 2 of the play ends. In the Act 3 of the play, we find Ferdinand carrying logs in his head to prove his love for Miranda. This act impresses her and grows more affection towards her. Prospero too also secretly likes this relationship, but does not reveal it to them. On the other part of the island, we find that Caliban, Stefano, and Trinculo are planning a plot to kill Prospero, but all of them are drunk. So this seemed more of a comic ethics rather than a serious plot for killing Prospero. Meanwhile, Ariel, the spirit, comes. She tricks all of them, create confusion and hallucination all around. This provides a scene for laughter and While we find that Stefano and Trinculo are confused by the magic created by Ariel, this provides a comic relief in the play. In the fourth act of the play, we find that Prospero blesses the union of Ferdinand and Miranda. He approves of their union and he allows them to marry. He, by his magic, creates a mask and calls spirits, gods and goddesses like Iris, Ceres, and Juno to celebrate their marriage. While he was celebrating, he suddenly remembers Caliban's, Trinculo, and Stephanos' plot to kill him. So he angrily dismisses this marriage mask and prepares to punish Caliban, Trinculo, and Stefano. Ariel lures Caliban, Stefano, and Trinculo into a trap. And while they are in a trap, she forms a hallucination. While all these three characters are chased by hounds, they run here and there to save themselves. And this is how the Act 4 ends. In the fifth act, we find that Prospero, though was wronged done, decided to show mercy. He decides to forgive everyone, which includes Alonso, his brother Antonio, and Sebastian. Though he condemns Antonio for his action, but he at the last forgives everyone. Alonso, the king of Naples, is overjoyed to find that his son Ferdinand is alive. Previously, he was thinking that Ferdinand had drowned while the tempest had occurred. But he is overjoyed to find Ferdinand alive and being in union with Miranda. In the later part of the play, we find that Prospero frees the spirit Ariel, and he also renounces his magic. He leaves his magic behind and promises to return back to Milan to take over his kingdom again. Caliban, who is native to the island, repents his foolish association with Stefano and Trinculo and asks for forgiveness from Prospero. In the end of the play, we find love, union, peace, calm, and harmony restored in the play. Prospero forgives everyone. Caliban becomes the master of the island, and there is a very happy ending at the end of the play. So this was a perfect tragic comedy by William Shakespeare. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel Vivek Angrezi Kumar, and let's meet at another video soon. Bye bye.